So welcome to this video. This is a demo on the annual budget tracker, one of our trackers that we sell on Etsy. So what this tracker includes, it has the annual and monthly dashboards and 3 bonus sheets on savings and debt. In this video, I will walk you through the dashboards and also how you can fill in your own data to create those nice visualizations. For the bonus sheets, please follow the part 2 of this video. So let's get to it. So this is the monthly dashboard. I will guide you through how it works and what kind of visualizations you can see here. But before we start, on the right hand side, on the top corner, you can select the currency of your choice. So for example, if I would like to change from euro to dollar, I'll just put the dollar sign, click enter, and all the graphics will update. Second thing that you can add here is starting balance. For example, if this is a graphics for 2023, but if, for example, if you are had some extra money from 2022 that you're bringing into this year, I'll put starting balance, for example, 1000. Then also the graphics will automatically update. Just below you have a graph left to spend, where you can see how much you have left to spend currently. The top of the page, you have top 10 spendings, which are ranked from high to low, so you can see how much, where your money actually going to, and also summary here for income, expenses, savings, and debt. You can see if you are, for example, on goal, over goal, under goal, or whether you're spending more than budgeted. If you go a little bit lower, here you can see comparison between actual plan per category. So for example, I planned to spend around 40,000 on expenses, but actually I spent 50,000 this year, which is quite handy information to have. The same for income, savings, and debt. You can see the same graph. If you go below, it goes even more detail. You have it per subcategory, planned, actual, and what is the difference, whether you're spending more or less than planned. The same for income, savings, and debt. On the left hand side, you also have a filter, which is per month. You can click on a particular month, and then all the graphics will update according to which month you have selected. You can also select multiple months, either by holding shift and clicking on the months. As you can see, now you have it for January, February, and March graphics, or by the multi-select button here. That also works the same way. If you want to get rid of this filter and go back to, again, all months that you have in the transaction sheet, you just do a clear filter here, click, and graphics will go to their original form. So if I just zoom out, this is all you can see in the monthly dashboard. So I would like to walk you through the annual dashboard, which is also in your tracker. It's a dashboard that shows month by month comparisons and also your spendings, income, savings, and debts for the whole year. I will zoom in so you can follow along. At the top, we have the top 10 spendings, top 5 spendings, sorry. Next to it, 3 main sources of income, top 3 savings, and 3 paid off debts. This shows you also the amounts that you are, for example, spent or received. Just below those graphs, you also have planned versus actual. So the gray line would be what I had planned, and the colored line of the color of the category would show the actual amounts that you spent or maybe received in income per month. Just below, you will also see this more detail per month, planned, actual, and what is the difference. So for example, you can see that for January, I spent a little less than expected, but in May, I spent much more than expected. So then you can maybe go back to transactions and see what kind of expenses you made to see why you have these differences. The same is for income, savings, and debt payoff. It all is per whole year. And all the way at the bottom, you can also see this comparison for expenses, income, savings, and debt, and what you actually had left or have left per month on a monthly basis. You can also see it here in a nice graph on the right hand side. And this is all for the annual dashboard. I hope this helps. Let's go through the file one by one together on how you can input the data in your tracker to be able to create those nice visualizations in the dashboards. As you can see, I already opened the first sheet, categories, where we will create those lists. We have 4 groups that we will need to fill in. It's for income, savings, expenses, and debt. So let's just start. For income is anything that is incoming, which could be anything from salary, maybe some proceeds from side hustle, maybe you're getting a vacation allowance or a bonus. So feel free to personalize according to what you need yourself. Let's go to savings. So any savings goals, anything you're saving towards to, such as, for example, emergency fund, college funds, down payment for house, maybe a new car, vacation. So those are just a few examples. For expenses, that's usually a bit longer. So maybe take your time to think it through, see what kind of expenses you're making, where are you spending your money towards to. But the general would be, for example, groceries, rent, utilities, any kind of subscriptions maybe you have, entertainment, going to the movies. It's phone bill, internet, coffee, eating out, travel, car, and so on. The last one is debt, so any kind of debt obligations you have, which can be a car lease, for example. It can be a loan on credit card, personal loan, maybe some student debt. So I think we are good here. We'll move to the second sheet, scheduled transactions. As you can see, I already included some explanation how you can use this. So in case you are still in need of more detailed information later on after this video, this can definitely help. On the right hand side, you also have an example of on how you can fill it in. But let's go through it also very shortly. This sheet is used for any recurring transactions that are repeating every month. So feel free to use this or not. It's just a sort of a help to fill in your transactions easier and quicker. So I'll show you, you will do this per every month. So let's say I want to create transactions for March 2024. So I put month 3, 2024. We go to day. So as you can see, you will be filling in only the white columns and rows. The gray you can leave be because there are formulas that will populate it automatically. So I know on the 14th, for example, I'm making a payment for my rent. The drop-down list that we just created, you can choose the categories. Rent. I know on the, let's say 24th, I'll be getting my salary. Let's say 3,000. Income, salary. I know that right after my salary, I want to put some savings. Let's say I want to put 400 euros a month. My savings towards my down payment. On the also 25th, I also want to pay off my car lease, which will be 350 euros. Will be from debt, car lease, and so on. So this is how you can fill it in. And what we will do now, we will just copy what we have just filled in. We will go from date to description. So the day, the column A, we will skip. We'll just take it like this. Then you do right click or Control C. Here we do copy. We will go down to the main file, main sheet transaction, where we will keep all the transactions we have. Here we do right click, paste as values. It's very important, so the formulas will work. We do this. And then we can go back and we can do the same, for example, for month 4. We know the exact same transactions will be happening also in the same month. We do the same, we copy, we go here and we paste as values. So this is one way to fill this sheet in. Another way is just to do it manually, one by one, but that will be quite a lengthy process, but it's possible. So you just do this. For example, you will pay, let's say, groceries. Here, euros, expenses, groceries. So that's another way. Or you can just copy paste from a different file where you, for example, download it from the banking app. Just make sure that the column headers are the same, so you can just copy paste. So this is how it works. Lastly, the last input sheet is planned budget. As you can see, these categories are already pre-filled on basis on what you have pre-filled in the sheet 1 categories. And what we will do here, we will insert planned amounts or amounts that we are expecting per month to spend or receive. Those are monthly amounts, and they will be used in the comparisons planned versus actual in the dashboards. It is also optional, so you don't have to fill this in, but it is quite nice graphics that you can then compare what you have expected and what you actually spent. So here you can, for example, insert just simply for groceries. I think I will spend 600 euros per month. On rent, I know it's 1700. Subscriptions, maybe 40 euros. And just feel free to fill in everything, anything, nothing. Here I think 25 euros, internet 49, and so on. Here we go 3,500, side hustle maybe 200, vacation allowance, not sure, bonus also not sure, leave it blank, emergency fund 80 euros, down payment for the house 400, maybe vacation I'm saving 150 euros per month, car lease I need to pay 350 euros, credit card maybe 400 euros, student debt 290, and this is how it goes. So thank you for watching. For the bonus sheets instructions, please follow my other video. Thank you.